The app works like this. If you click on the little character, it plays its own tune. So this is the guitar. I've got a slide on the side. The slider slows it down or speeds it up, and I've got the basses here, and speeds it up, slows it down. If both of them or one of them is playing, the crowd is playing. It's like cheering for them. If both of them is stopped, the crowd stops. So let me see if maybe you can hear it. Okay, anyways, so alright, the idea in this is like I was trying to get this as much object oriented as possible. So the little character here is actually a sprite. This sprite contains a texture, the slider, the audio file, which is going to be playing. Okay, now the texture contains the image of the little player here, right, or the little character. So for me to create another one would be very easy on the code. So as I said, I tried to get it all encapsulated in an object oriented. For example, for the slider, okay, the slider contains a rectangle and a line. Okay, now the sprite contains a slider. Okay, the crowd is just a texture. So I'll show you in code. Maybe it's easier for you to have an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, you can see that I've got slider, sprites, and texture. In sprite I've got like other stuff like the collision box, the text for like the text if I'm clicking on top of the sprite or not. The sprite's got a texture, an audio player, a slider, and a collision box. Now my texture is where I'm loading my image, the P image. Sorry. For the slider, I've got the slider's got a rectangle and a line. So every one of them is being encapsulated, and everyone is taking care of itself. So if you tap on the main tab, all I need to do now is declare my sprites and my textures, pass on the parameters for them and for my textures, and then just draw them individually on the draw function, and mouse drag and mouse pressed accordingly to every object, and then they will do it all by themselves. So as I said, for me to, let's say, create a drama here in the middle, all I need to do would be like to create another drummer, new sprite, and pass on the parameters, and he would be there in no time. That's all the code that I'd have to add. So I hope you liked it, and as I said, I was trying to work a lot more with Java and play with Java rather than worrying too much about the graphics. So I hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.